Welcome to our exploration of 7 unexpected impacts of hurricanes beyond the coastline. While hurricanes are often primarily associated with coastal destruction, their effects ripple far inland and can catch many communities off guard. From devastating inland flooding to economic strain on non-coastal areas, hurricanes leave a lasting mark that extends well beyond their initial landfall. Join us as we delve into the often overlooked consequences of these fierce storms and how they reshape landscapes and lives well away from the shores. 1. Inland flooding. One of the most significant and often underestimated impacts of hurricanes is the threat of inland flooding. While the coastal areas brace for storm surges, inland regions can be caught off guard by torrential rainfall. Hurricanes can unleash immense amounts of rain, turning peaceful rivers into raging torrents and overwhelming drainage systems. This deluge can lead to catastrophic flooding, sometimes hundreds of miles from the storm's center. The irony lies in the fact that these floods often result in more deaths and damage than the much-feared coastal storm surges. Roads become impassable, homes are submerged, and communities are left to grapple with the aftermath. It's a stark reminder that the effects of hurricanes are not confined to the coast. 2. Landslides in mountainous areas. When hurricanes encounter mountainous terrains, they bring with them a different kind of menace: landslides. The relentless rains saturate the soil, setting the stage for landslides and mudslides. Imagine a peaceful mountainside suddenly turning into a river of mud, sweeping away everything in its path. Homes, roads, and infrastructure can be destroyed in a matter of minutes. These landslides are not just destructive, they are deadly. For residents in mountainous regions, the threat of a hurricane is not just about wind and rain but the very ground beneath them giving way. It's an unexpected consequence that highlights the complex nature of these storms. 3. Tornado outbreaks. Hurricanes have a hidden weapon: tornadoes. As the storm's outer rainbands sweep across the land, they can spawn tornadoes, bringing localized destruction to areas far from the coast. These tornadoes can strike with little warning, tearing through communities and leaving a trail of devastation. The unpredictability of tornadoes adds another layer of danger to an already volatile situation. For those living inland, the threat of a hurricane is compounded by the fear of tornado outbreaks, making it a dual disaster scenario. It's a reminder that hurricanes are not just singular storms but can spawn multiple weather events with varied threats. 4. Widespread power outages. Power outages are a common consequence of hurricanes, but the extent can be surprising. As hurricanes move inland, they may weaken, but they still carry strong winds and heavy rain capable of knocking out power grids. Millions can be left without electricity, sometimes for days or even weeks. This is not just an inconvenience, it's a disruption to daily life. Without power, communication is cut off, food can spoil, and essential services may be halted. The reach of a hurricane's impact is starkly evident in these widespread outages, affecting regions far from the initial landfall. It's a testament to the storm's enduring power. 5. Disrupted agriculture. The agricultural sector is particularly vulnerable to hurricanes, even far inland. Fields can be flooded, crops destroyed, and supply chains disrupted. The economic ripple effects of a hurricane's impact on agriculture can extend across the country or even globally. Imagine a region known for its produce suddenly unable to meet demand, affecting food prices and availability. Farmers face not just the immediate loss of their crops but the long-term impacts on their livelihoods. The devastation of inland farmlands is a reminder that hurricanes are not just natural disasters but economic ones as well. 6. Economic strain on non-coastal communities. Non-coastal communities often play a critical role during hurricanes by hosting evacuees fleeing from the coast. This sudden influx of people can strain local resources, including shelters, food supplies, and healthcare systems. It's a challenge that these communities may not be fully prepared for. The added pressure can lead to economic strain, as local governments and organizations scramble to provide for the needs of both the evacuees and their own residents. It's a lesser-known impact of hurricanes, highlighting the interconnectedness of regions and the wide-reaching consequences of these storms. 7. Water supply contamination. And lastly, hurricanes can pose a significant threat to water supplies, even in areas far from the coast. The heavy rains can overwhelm wastewater systems, leading to contamination of drinking water sources. This can result in waterborne diseases and long-term health risks for affected communities. Imagine turning on your tap, only to find the water unsafe to drink. It's a dire situation that underscores the far-reaching impacts of hurricanes. Ensuring safe drinking water becomes a priority, adding another layer of complexity to the recovery efforts. The contamination of water supplies is a sobering reminder of the vulnerabilities that hurricanes expose. In the end, the impacts of hurricanes extend far beyond the coastline, affecting regions that may not appear to be in the storm's path. From flooding and landslides to economic strain and water contamination, these storms have a wide-ranging influence that is both surprising and devastating. It's a reminder of the power of nature and the need for preparedness in all regions, not just those on the coast.